Good morning. I look like junk. Haven't showered or anything yet. It's 8:53. I've just gotten done dropping everybody off to where they need to go, and I've got the two littlest with me still. Had a rough couple days. I got sick for a little while there, and I didn't eat for a couple days, and I don't know. The sad thing is it actually felt kind of nice because all of the things that I usually struggle with, like I feel like I don't sit behind the wheel of the car right. The chair's to scoot as back as I can get it. I can't scoot it back anymore. But I felt like I sat behind the wheel better. And then I pretty much screwed all that up. This is a really hard time of year for me. I think it's a hard time of year for a lot of people who struggle with eating problems because there's just, Halloween just kicks it off. There's so much candy. There's so much sweet stuff everywhere. And I kind of luck out in that I don't really like sweet candy. I like chocolate. So as long as all we've got around is like sweet, fruity stuff, I won't eat it. But of course there's chocolate. There's plenty of chocolate. There's always chocolate. So I'm kind of at a loss. I don't really like this time of year just because of all the sweet stuff. The nice thing is that we don't do like a whole lot of Thanksgivings. We don't do a whole lot of Christmases. We don't go from house to house to house to house. We really only have my mom and then our group of friends that we do stuff with. So in that regard, I'm lucky because I'm not going to just be sitting here and eating constantly. But it's still a struggle. Like, it's still a problem for me. There's still going to be issues. I haven't really decided yet how I want to deal with it. We're also having kind of financial issues, and stress kind of adds to the problems. If any of you have ever had issues with stress eating before, you understand how much of a problem it can be. And if you're really super stressed, it's an even bigger problem. So right now I feel like I'm really super stressed. So I'm eating more than I should. I'm trying to make better decisions. The downside is I don't feel like I'm capable of making better decisions, which I know it's not going to make sense to a lot of people because everybody would go, well, why can't you make better decisions? It's something that you control. Nobody else can tell you what to eat, what not to eat, when to eat, when not to eat, whether or not to exercise, what to do. I'm the only one in control of that. And the scary thing is that I know that, but despite knowing that, in the back of my head, my brain still says that food controls me, I don't control it. And I don't know, that it's scary to acknowledge, but it's not like it's anything I didn't already know. I've been living like this for so long that I'm fully aware of the fact that food controls me. And it's not like I'm constantly sitting here going, okay, when's my next meal? When's my next meal? What am I gonna have? Because I don't fixate on what I'm gonna eat again. But I fixate on what I'm going to eat. And I don't feel like I have any self-control when it comes to what I eat, because if I really want chocolate or something, or I really want something sweet, I'll just go eat it. Even if I know that I shouldn't. Even if I know that I don't need to eat it. Excuse me. I'll still go eat it. And it kills me inside how weak that makes me feel. because I already feel like I don't have any control over anything in my life. I'm a stay-at-home mom. You know, I would love to go back to school, but the only things that I'm interested in studying, none of the schools here offer courses in. And there are no online courses for them either. So I would have to go to schools that are at least 45 minutes away every day. And those schools, for the courses that I would want to take, don't have any kind of online learning for those courses either. So, did you see a school bus? Awesome. Fantastic. So, like, because of that, and because of how much it would cost for me to put the kids in daycare, and that, you know, the things that I feel like I would have to give up to be able to put the kids in daycare, which I'm not going to go into because honestly they're my business, they're not anybody else's business, it's personal for me. But there are a lot of things that I feel like I would have to give up to put the kids in daycare just so I could go find a job or go to school or something else, and it would put way too big of a stress on our family. And my husband, you know, he's kind of in one of those places with work where hopefully things should be getting better soon, but they're not better yet. So we barely make enough to live off of right now. And it's just a really rough spot for us to be in. I think it would be a rough spot for anybody to be in. But we're struggling right now. And especially in this time of year where everybody's like, oh, well, you need to buy presents, and you know, you have all this other stuff you need to deal with, and then we've got Elliot's birthday coming up in January. It's hard. Living isn't cheap anymore, you know? And neither one of us have a degree. Well, he has a degree, but it's like an associate's. It's an associate's in math. It's not you know, like an actual bachelor's or a master's or anything like that. And I dropped out of college. I'll admit it right now, because I was going to a community college and I was on scholarship for music, for choir, and I've taken music theory, I've taken all kinds of classes, and I thought I wanted to teach music, and I didn't. I really didn't. I didn't want to teach, and I realized that way too late. And it was really difficult for me because I had our first in my third year. I should have graduated after 2, but I kept changing what I wanted to do. And that was just like a whole boatload of issues. So, long story short, when we struggle, I feel stressed, and so I react in the only way that makes sense to me. I think one of my goals is going to be, in the next couple of days, to post a video of myself doing basic workouts, because I think a lot of people look at someone and regardless of their size go, well, why can't you work out? Like, what about working out is so difficult for you? And I think a lot of people just don't understand how once you hit a certain size, everything is hard. Everything is a challenge. Everything is painful. Everything takes longer than it should. So I think I want to post a video of myself just doing some basic stuff that everybody says is really super easy. Because I know for me it won't be, and that's okay. And I need to stop being afraid of challenging myself and stop being afraid of pushing myself. And I need to just do it. So I think that's going to be one goal. I've gotten some really awesome comments from a few people who, I don't know how you found me, I don't know how you found my channel, but I appreciate your words, I appreciate your support. You know, I really love the fact that there are people out there who don't know me, have never met me, never will meet me, but are willing to say kind things and offer words of encouragement because it's something that they've struggled through too. And to those of you who are in the same position that I'm in, or who are moving on and who are hitting a spot where things seem hard, you know, I'm really proud of you. and it's awesome, and I love what you're doing, and I hope that you find it within yourself to continue being healthy and being the person that you want to be, no matter what size that means you are, no matter what your level of fitness or health is. Please find that point where you are happy as you are, where you are happy as the person that you are, and if you aren't happy, then please stop being like me. Stop being afraid of being happy. Stop letting your body and your mind and your brain stand between you and what you deserve. Stop telling yourself you don't deserve it. You do. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be healthy. You deserve to like who you are. You deserve all of those things regardless of what anyone else in your life has ever told you, be it a parent or a spouse or a sibling or a friend or a neighbor or a complete stranger on the internet who lives 20,000 miles away. It doesn't matter. You deserve to be happy, and you deserve to be loved, and you deserve to be healthy, and you deserve to love yourself, whether that means staying as you are, losing weight, gaining weight, gaining muscle, having surgery, not having surgery. You deserve to love yourself. And even if you're not at a point right now where you feel like you do love yourself, you feel like you're capable of loving yourself, I hope that you'll be willing to reach out to other people to get help, to move on, to push past what's holding you back from living your life. And I hope that you can get to a point where you can look at yourself in the mirror and say that even if you're not perfect the way you are, even if you're not exactly the kind of person that you would hope you would be, that you are content and that you are willing to be happy and accept yourself as being the amazing, beautiful person that you are, because you are. And if I, at 412 pounds and 5'7" and 30 years old and a mom of 4 and who is depressed and deals with anxiety on an awful basis, can say all of those things about herself and try to mean them, then you can too. And don't let this be one of those things where you look at anybody else or me and say, God, I wish that could be me. And I wish I could love myself, and I wish I could be happy, but I just can't do that. Stop letting that be you. Stop being that person. You are beautiful. You have talent. You have meaning. You have purpose. And I'm not a religious person, but if you are, then I have no doubt that you believe that you've been put here for a reason. And no matter what that reason is, whether that reason is to find a cure for some terrible disease, or to heal a single person by saying a few kind words, whatever your purpose is, you haven't fulfilled it yet if you're sitting here watching this. And that means that you have things you need to do, and you need to live, and you need to get out there, and you need to see how beautiful leaves are this time of year, and you need to see how pretty the sky looks in the morning when the sun rises. And it means that you have to be ready to do it again tomorrow, because you deserve to see the sunrise tomorrow just as much as you deserve to see it today. So, now that I've gotten all emotional, and my video's gone way longer than I intended it to, I'm going to turn this off and upload it. But before I do, I just want to say again that I appreciate beyond words how kind everybody's been so far. And I know that's not going to stay that way. I know it's the internet. People are going to start being mean at some point just because they can, and I've dealt with that for so long that I'm used to it and it doesn't faze me. But what I'm not used to is the kindness. So, for those of you who have been kind and have gone out of your way to be supportive and friendly and to comment and encourage me, I hope someone is encouraging you, and if they're not, let this be your encouragement too, that you are worth it and you are fantastic. So I hope everybody has a great day.